turned my head, and all of a sudden, three African American people with guns walk into my house, and they're talking among themselves. They're like, "Should we stab him? Should we stab him in the back? Stab him one time in the back. Stab him one time in the leg." What's going on, guys? It's Investing Hustler here, and you guys might be wondering why I have a band-aid on my head. So I'm gonna get to the bottom of everything. I'm gonna tell you guys exactly what happened. It's actually a pretty intense and a really interesting story, and probably one of the worst days of my life. So let's just get it started. So Saturday night, I'm at home. I didn't end up going out, so I'm like, why not just work on a video? So I'm just sitting on my desk. I'm editing a video that I did with Departures Capital. We actually ended up going to the CN Tower on Thursday night, or just Thursday all day. So thank you, Departures Capital, for that day. It was a really good day, but unfortunately, I'll never be able to post that video anymore. So I'll tell you guys exactly why. So Saturday night, I'm working on my video, and I heard some noises going on, and I'm just like, oh, it's probably outside, or who knows what it is. The wind. It was a very cold, windy day, so I thought nothing of it. Continued working on my video, and then next thing you know, heard some more noises. I turned my head, and all of a sudden, three African American people with guns walk into my house. So I stand up from my computer desk. I'm just like, what the fuck? And in my head, I'm just like, what do I do? It just felt surreal. I couldn't believe this was actually happening. So three dudes, three African American men walk into my house. They're pointing guns at me, and they're just pretty much like, get on the fucking floor or I'll blow your head out. So I didn't listen to them. I've been in this situation before. I just didn't know what to do. I was just like, it's like, what the hell? This isn't happening. This isn't real. And I'm like, I gotta get out of here. So I try to get out, and pretty much all three of them jump me. One of them tried to put me in a headlock. They try to get my like head in between their arms like that. Just I guess he was trying to put me to sleep. I got out of it. I was like resisting. They were trying to get me on the ground, and they couldn't get me on the ground. But it just felt like the more I resisted, the more they would bash me in the head. They would bash me in the head with a pistol here, bash me in the head here, bash me in the head here. I actually have a print of a gun right here. I think that they pistol whipped me so hard with the bottom of their gun that the bottom of the gun fell out. I guess the chamber right here, you could see a print. It just fell out, and it just left a print on my head right here. So you could see that I left a print on my head, and I have one here. They actually hit me in the back of the head a couple times. I got a big swollen bruise right here. Got one here. Pretty much I was just hit everywhere in the back of the head, and eventually I was just like, the more I resist, the more that they're damaging my face, the more that they're damaging my head. So I'm just like, okay, I'm gonna do what you guys want. I'm gonna cooperate. What do you guys want me to do? They're like, get on the fucking floor. So I get on the floor, and pretty much the moment I get on the floor, one of them steps on my back and puts the gun to the back of my head and tells me that if I do anything stupid, that he's gonna blow my fucking brains out. So I'm laying on the floor, and I'm just like, wow, I can't believe this is happening. I can't believe this is real. I can't believe, like, this isn't real. How is this happening to me? Why is this happening to me? And I honestly thought I was gonna die. I'm just like, everything's just flashing through my head. I'm just like, I'm never gonna see all these people anymore. I'm never gonna post on this channel again. I'm probably gonna die tonight. And this was on Saturday, January 19th, 2019. So I honestly thought I was gonna die, and they pretty much took everything from me. And they kicked my dog. My dog is pregnant, and I was like, don't kick my dog, please don't kick my dog. And if I said anything, boom, back of the head, side of the head. I was trying to protect my head. They're like, give me your arms. I refused to give them my arms. Boom, if I didn't cooperate. And there's a main reason why I'm doing this video, and I don't ever do this kind of stuff. I was actually thinking about it for 2 days, whether I should post this. Today is Monday, and this happened to me Saturday, and I'm just like, I don't know if I should do this. I was just gonna kind of keep this to myself, try to figure it out on myself. I've been pretty depressed, pretty down, which is why I didn't even post Sunday. I've been posting daily, and even today I wasn't gonna post. I've just been pretty down, really down. And the main reason why I'm doing this is if you click on the link below, you guys are going to see that I have a GoFundMe. So this is the first time ever where I'm asking you guys for some help. Any amount will help, whether it's $1, whether it's $5, whether it's $10. If if 2,000 people donate $5, that's $10,000. That's gonna help me out a lot. And like my channel is about helping you guys, about teaching you guys, about trying to help you guys make money, try to help you guys better your life. And I've helped try to help as much people as possible. I try to do good, and this is my way of asking you guys for help. And I never do this. In a way, I'm kind of embarrassed to do this because I never asked for help my whole life. Everything that I've owned, everything that I have, I've done it on my own. I've never asked anything for help. But I'll get more into detail to this near the end of the video. But if you guys really want to help me out, just click the link in the description, and any donation will help. But let's continue the story. So at that point, I'm on the floor. I'm getting bashed in the head. My dog got kicked. My dog is pregnant. I'm actually supposed to be taking her to the vet soon. And yeah, I tell them, don't kick my dog, please. And boom, back of the head. They're kicking me in my back, kicking me in my legs, stomping my hands if they were on the ground. Just pretty much, not only did they rob me for everything, they beat the shit out of me. They as you can see behind me, they stole my computer. Computer's gone. They took everything from here. Took all my watches. Took everything from here. I had a bunch of phones up here. Had bottles. Had cologne. Everything. They took all that. They took all my consoles I had for sale. I had a couple of Nintendo Switches. They took that. They took my 55-inch 4K TV. I had a $1,000 Moose Knuckle jacket. They took that. Pair of Jordans. They took that. Probably a lot of, oh yeah, 2 hoverboards. They took that. Had a bunch of portable printers that I was selling. They took that. They pretty much took everything that was valuable to me, everything that I worked hard for. It just was all gone in one night, just like that. Everything that I've worked hard for was just gone. My computer, I can't even work right now. I'm looking at the stock markets through my phone, so I can't even post videos unless it's with my phone right now. I'm gonna have to get another computer. I'm gonna have to move to a new spot because I can't live here no more. People know where I live, and they just come into my house and just rob me. You can hear my dog in the background. Clearly, they never took my dog, which I thank God for that, because I thought they were just gonna take her too. But yeah, they pretty much smashed me with everything. They took a fan of mine. They were smashing me in the back of the head. In the back, they were just doing everything possible. This coffee mug, I think they smashed it here over my head. As you can see, it broke on my head. Luckily, I have a hard head because I did go to a hospital. They did a CAT scan on me, and I had no internal bleeding and no bones broken on my forehead. So luckily, I have a hard head, so it wasn't anything too serious. I did have to get 8 stitches here. If you go check my GoFundMe page, I do have a picture of how bad this cut really is. And yeah, I had 8 stitches there. I was bleeding on the ground. My dog actually was so scared that she shit on the ground. So yeah, it was a really rough night. But I'll continue the story. So pretty much they were emptying my house. As they walked by me, sometimes they would just randomly kick me in my side, kick me in my back, kick me on my leg, everything. My whole body is pretty sore right now just from being kicked, being stomped. Back of my head sore, side of my head I have a lump here. I showed you guys a gun imprint there, bruises here, black eye. They pistol whipped me. Anything you can think of. It was a nightmare. But I'm alive. I'm able to post on this channel still, so that's the one thing I'm grateful for. And hopefully you guys can help me out. But I'll continue the story. So then they couldn't find my money, and they kept asking me for money, and I was like, you guys took everything. You guys took everything. I had about $4,000 or $5,000 cash, and I needed that cash. That cash was for my rent. That cash was for my dog's vet bills. My dog might have to have a C-section, checkups at the hospital. So that cash was for that. Cash for food, everything that I need, I had cash. And that's just a lesson learned. Never hold a lot of cash in your house. Cash is a lot safer in your bank, in your portfolio. than in your house, because people just come in and take everything that you worked hard for. So they were asking me for my cash because they couldn't find it. And then every time I told them that's all, they would beat me. They're like, we know you have cash, which makes me think that this was set up by someone that I must have known. So eventually they're like, look, we have all night. We're going to be here till 5 a.m. and this is going to get a lot worse for you if you don't give us the cash. And they're talking among themselves. They're like, should we stab him? Should we stab him in the back? Stab him one time in the back, stab him one time in the leg. And I'm just like, don't stab me, guys. Don't stab me. I'll tell you guys. And then I'm just like, I'm going to be here all night. They'll probably eventually find it. And eventually I just told them where the cash was. And as soon as I tell them where the cash was, boom, they fucking smashed me again on my head, probably around here. I can't even remember when they smashed me in the head at that point because it just happened so many times. So they're like, get the fuck back on the ground. I'm just like, okay, if I don't listen, I'm just going to get smashed in the head. So I got back on the ground and still kicking me, still doing everything to me. And I guess at that point, they cleaned out my apartment and they're like, we know you got more stuff. Where is it? Where is it? I'm like, you guys took everything. Literally, they took everything except for like my subscribe sign. For some reason, they didn't take my PS4 games. So yeah, I'm just like, you guys took everything from me, took absolutely everything. And they're like, we know you got more stuff. You kicked me. And then he's like looking around. He's like, if I find something, I'm going to stab you in the back. I swear to God, if I find something, I'm like, look around, look for everything. You guys took everything. And then they kept telling my dog to shut up. And I'm just like, please don't take my dog. You guys took everything, take everything. Just don't take my dog. And thank God they actually never took my dog. And eventually, I guess they were tired of looking. They were in my house for like 15, 20 minutes. Surprisingly, no one heard anything. Cops weren't called, nothing. And he was just like, he was just trying to tie my hands up, trying to get my hands, put them behind my back. And I was resisting. I'm like, no, don't tie me up. I'm not resisting. I'm not doing anything. I'm doing everything you guys want. I'm cooperating. And he's like, and then he kept like fucking just hitting me. And I'm just like on the floor, and then he's like, look, if you don't cooperate, I'm going to stab you in the back right now. But if you cooperate, things are going to be a lot better for you. So I'm like, well, at this point, what more do I got to lose? They're going to do whatever they want to me at this point. So I just put my hands, I cooperated, I put my hands behind my back. They took my shaver here. They cut the wire up. As you can see, this wire was cut up. And they used that wire. I don't know where the wire is. I don't know where I put it. Right here. And they used that wire right here to tie me up. So this was the wire that they used to tie me up. They just cut the wire from my shaver and they tied me up with that. They put something over my head and they're just like, if you move, I'll stab you. And then I was just like, I'm not moving. I'm cooperating. And then eventually he was just talking, and then eventually he got quiet. So I'm like, maybe they left. I'm just gonna say something to see if they're still here. Even though if I say something, they'll kick me or punch me. But I'm like, whatever. I'll take my chances. So I'm just like, I can't breathe, guys. I can't breathe. And then they didn't say nothing. I'm like, guys, I can't breathe. And then I looked and I just loosened myself from the wire, and I look around and no one was here. My whole apartment was trashed, empty, no TV, no computer, no money. All my video games, my phones, my bottles, my colognes, everything stolen from me. Everything was taken, absolutely everything. At least like $15,000 worth of stuff. My moose knuckle jackets, a couple pair of Jordans were taken from me. Everything that I worked hard for was taken from me. So now I won't be able to post that video with the Partridge Capitals because they took all my phones. So all that data, all that memory, all that priceless stuff is gone. My car keys, bike keys, they stole that. They took my briefcase that had papers to my mortgage, that had the ownership to my car. They stole that. They took absolutely everything, everything that I valued, everything that meant something to me, everything that I worked hard for, everything that was worth money. They stole from me except for my dog, and thank God they didn't take my dog, even though she's here snoring. but they took everything. So this right here is my call for help. So I'm hoping that you guys could click on the link and leave me a donation, whether it's $5, whether it's $1, whether it's $10. Literally anything will help. I have about 8,000 subscribers, so if each one of you donate $1 or $2, that's between 8 to 16,000. So it will help me a lot. So yeah, I got knocked down. But I'm gonna get back up. They're probably watching this, and this is the last time they'll ever see me down like this, see me cut up and bruised up. Cause I will get back up. It doesn't matter how you get knocked down. The only thing that matters is how you get back up. So I'm gonna get back up. I'm gonna become better. It's funny how I made a video about 2019 is gonna be the best year of your life and how to make it the best year of your life. And even one of my goals was to be a better person and to do good and to help others because I believe in karma. And this thing happens to me. 2019 was off to an amazing start, and I guess this is just a bump on the road, maybe a test. And I just hope you guys can help me. Hope you guys can see that I really need something to lift me up, something, because right now I feel down. I feel like it's a hard obstacle to get over. But I'm hoping you guys can help me. Me and my puppy really want and hope for your help. And if you guys are haters or if you guys are the ones who robbed me, then enjoy it. Enjoy my moment when I'm down, and enjoy the stuff you stole from me. And yeah, that's the last time you'll see me. Obviously, I'm going to need to move apartments. I'm not going to be doing sales. I'm not going to be having any cash around me because it's not even worth holding right now, especially when people just take it from you. Um, I'm just going to play it safe. And I'm gonna build back up. I'm gonna rise back up on my feet. And this is just a little life lesson for myself, for everyone else. If you guys ever need to make a sale, never bring people to your house. Never give them your address. Never ever do that. Always meet somewhere public. Always just be careful when you're meeting people. It's dangerous out here. Toronto has gotten dangerous over the times. Everyone seems to have guns nowadays, so just be careful out there. It's dangerous for you. Leave me a thumbs up, click the description, share this with some friends. Help me out, guys. I really appreciate it. So that's it for now, guys. Bye bye.